All right, what's good, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's your boy Elevated. One time for the replay crew. Ooh, Step It Up September, day 4 in full effect. So now the topic of the live stream today is going to be boundaries versus burnout and why saying no can save your peace. What's good, Damo? Thank you for joining, bro. Coach, what's good, Coach? Thank you for joining. Whew. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm a little bit unprepared. I felt like this topic was kind of relevant because, as you can see, your boy has not been getting very good sleep lately. Um, I had a whole lot going on today. Let's see. I was everything was cool at work for the most part. I had volunteered to go into work on Saturday, just to make up for Monday. Because as a contractor, we don't get those type of days off with holiday pay and stuff. We get no holiday pay, which is fine, cool. So towards the end of the shift, my boss he pulled everybody into a meeting and he said, "Oh well, we need y'all to come in for the whole weekend. I know a lot of y'all signed up for Saturday." Like I'm like, okay. I don't mind if it was actually work, but it's going to be we going to work and then OG going to tell me, oh, well, we only got 2 pieces to put on, make it last all day. No, I'm not doing that, bro. So that's that's going to lead back into the topic. That might be like a boundary because I've been trying to drag it out, like, okay, let it just rock, whatever the case. And it's just like, so I'm sitting at work and I can't really be on my phone like that. But y'all see I be trading my stocks though. I don't give a F. But um started rambling. What's up, Janet? Thank you. Coach, I appreciate that. Everybody speaking to each other. Trisha Nicole, welcome to the live. Yvette, thank you for joining. So yeah, I'm gonna be stuck at work the weekend, which it sucks. It is what it is. But after work, I went to go and my neighbor had hit me up. He's like, "Yo, you think you could look at my truck for me? I got a video coming soon." But um, I had to take about 4 or 5 trips to AutoZone today, just this afternoon alone. So I'm going to leave that like it is. Um, just stay tuned for the vlog, I guess. But um, not setting a boundary with things that you really don't want to do, it's gonna cause burnout after a while. The two kind of go hand in hand. And I don't know how relevant everything is with each other, but I kind of feel like I'm starting to burn out again. Not not even from just YouTube alone, or not just from the job alone, not just from this or that alone. It's kind of a combination of everything. So at this point, it's kind of like what do you do? I know the famous sayings of our beloved Coach Mean is to not give up, which is very wise words. But at a certain point, it is okay to be like, let me just pump the brakes a little bit. Let me just fall back, regroup. Let me get my mental space back right. Callie, what's good, bro? Thank you for joining, man. You know, just having to take a step back and pump the brakes just a little bit. Not even like a full on stop, but I like to think of it like a brake check. It's okay sometimes. That's true, coach. Regroup, but don't quit. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Ooh, I'm not even gonna lie. If I really didn't commit to doing this step it up September thing, I probably wouldn't even be on live right now. I didn't even notice how red my eyes were. Ooh, wee. But yeah, let's get into some of the talking points. So we have, what's a boundary that you wish you set sooner? You know, I would like to hear everybody's input on that, everybody's feedback. The link is now in the chat. You guys know the deal. Let's have a discussion. Let's kick it for a few. Let's run these watch hours up. Mm. No, like just sitting here, being fatigued, not even physically, it's mental. Like I feel like I could sit right here and nod right off, right in front of everybody. But if I do, forgive me. But I'm gonna try my damnedest not to. So we got 5 people in the chat. I appreciate everybody. I know we all got our own thing going. Coach, I'm all for low effort, but that's not it. If I needed that low of an effort, I would burn another candle and just let the live stream play. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Trisha said I've been there. Yep. Tina Mo, salute to you, Tina. Thank you for joining. Nah, for real, for real. Like, you know, I'm one that's all about cutting corners. I can't lie to you, but that's not even putting effort into making it to the corner to even try to cut. But yeah, so again, everybody that's just joining, thank y'all. There's 8 people in the chat. The question right now, the talking point is, what's a boundary that you wish you set sooner? Girl Dad, what's up, bro? Thank you for joining. Salute to you. Dr. J, thank you for joining. I see you. This might be a quicker live than I even thought. Hey, Cali, Coach Mean called you out, bro. Link is in the chat. I really don't be trying to be that guy. I know right about now that would have pissed me off to be like, I'll come back in a few. The one and only Tina Mo. How you doing, Tina?
I'm doing good. How you doing today, Elevate? Tonight, this evening,
A
whatever time it is.
little bit mentally exhausted, but I'm here. I'm just trying to push through today.
It is a push. You've been working hard on the boulevard.
Yeah, even outside of the boulevard. Um,
Exactly.
yeah, I was sharing the story. You know, I was working on my neighbor's truck today, and things didn't go as planned. So a little quick job, it turned into a 2 day thing. I gotta go back and I gotta replace everything tomorrow when the part comes in.
Mm.
But it's cool.
Did something break?
It was a pulley that went bad,
Oh,
so
okay. Seized up.
it's not seized. The bearing had worn out, so the pulley started wobbling. It
Okay.
causes um not it's not serpentine, but accessory belt like starts squeaking,
Mm-hmm.
like one of those type of situations. But the main thing is that the bolt for that pulley somehow it wound up stuck in the frame of my
Oh
neighbor's
wow.
truck. So and then it was getting dark. I was frustrated already. I couldn't go any further anyway without the new pulley in stock. But
Mm.
yeah, so that's kind of why I'm a little bit tired. I didn't get a power nap today.
You working on films? Hey, Kiss from Jay.
Hey Jay, thank you for joining. Yeah, Jay, we everybody know. Everybody got their own thing going on. We still thank you for being here. Jay says hi to everybody that's here and that's listening. Everybody knows the vibe.
Exactly.
Right.
Pull up to his comments. What was the question that you had posted? Because I meant to
Oh,
answer.
what's a boundary that you wish you set sooner?
I guess my question is it all concerning um content creation or just in life general?
So the context of the question is basically a general question because that's going to tie into like the boundary is going to tie into if you haven't been keeping up with your boundaries or you've been letting things slide, that's going to cause
Hmm.
you it's going to cause you eventual burnout.
Hmm.
So it's general. It could be anything, content. It could be life. It could be a relationship. It doesn't matter.
Well, I got an easy answer for that one.
Okay.
Saying no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Saying no. Had I learned how to say no,
Yep.
how to say no without being aggressive or combative,
I agree.
how to say no without being disrespectful,
Agreed.
how to say no and stand on it.
Yep.
Um, Not only that, learning how to say no in a way that I feel comfortable with the no.
Right. Right. Right.
It
So.
took me a very, very long time to develop the vocabulary for the
Mhm.
no.
Yep.
And when I say the vocabulary, I even mean in demeanor,
Mhm.
delivery, you
Mhm.
know, the whole 9 yards. I just It took me so long because I was used to things going so far until it couldn't be nothing but a no at this point, because now we didn't got to fighting, or we've had some kind of verbal or otherwise altercation,
Yeah.
and I just wished I had learned the art of saying no, because sometimes it is an art to saying no, just trying to um keep from being in the midst of unnecessary conflict,
Right.
because
Right.
it can be conflict, but some of it is necessary and some of it isn't.
That's very true. So yes, I wholeheartedly agree with you. And now once you get to the point to where things have boiled over to where now you say no, like you said, now it's a confrontation and maybe people don't really understand why, or they feel like that when you said no, they don't understand because you've let things go for so long. Now, when you really
Hmm.
said no, when you really put your foot down because you couldn't take it anymore, then it's
Right.
kind of looks like, oh dang, like, why they acting like that? Oh, why they so aggressive? It's like really,
Hmm.
that, but that's manipulation tactics at its finest, and
Right.
and you know we can't do anything but blame ourselves for letting things get to that point to where we have to respond with a little bit. I don't even want to say full on anger, but a little bit of frustration behind it to
Hmm.
where you have to make these people feel like that no is like no.
Right.
But yeah, that was an excellent point. Um, Fish and Ray, I see you in the chat. Thank you for joining. Yolanda, thank you for joining. Um, yeah, that was great. So, so we have another talking point. Next talking point is family versus friends. Do boundaries change?
No.
Right,
And I stand on that.
right.
When I tell you that that was where I needed to learn,
Mm,
my no was how to deal with family and friends, because it's easy to tell a stranger, no, I don't get down like that.
right,
You can't, no, you don't even know me to be asking me that. No, easy.
right, right.
But when it comes to family, that sense
Mm,
of obligation
mm-hmm.
wants to pop up. You
Yep.
see a person, they might be struggling or something, or with something, or in a situation or what have you, and you
Right.
have the means.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how do you get to a point where you finally able to say no, with willing to be able to lose um whatever that camaraderie or friendship or fellowship. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
Right.
can't kick it
Right.
because you don't know how to handle my no.
Right.
And so I got to be willing to accept the consequences that come with no's too. And that's with family and friends. Family is horrible. They were
Yeah.
like, the blood thicker than mud. You know what I'm saying? Blood thicker than water and all this, that, and other. I'm like, look, now, you in
Mm,
the same category as dude on the street, because you
exactly.
treat me like you don't know me.
Right. Right. So that the funny thing about with that talking point is that it'll tie back into yesterday's topic, which is about people pleasing, and maybe sometimes we feel like because that's family, like you said, they're gonna try to, oh well, that's your family, that's your whatever, uncle, cousin, aunt, um, sister, brother, niece.
Oh, don't let me get started on the old people. Lord have mercy. Learning how to tell the elderly no.
Oh,
Learning how to tell your parents no. You
uh,
know,
right,
it's one thing you might can, now auntie and it be over.
right,
Uncle so and so, I ain't
right,
nobody studying him. This
Right.
old drunk uncle. Ain't nobody even listening to him. But when it comes to your mother or father or grandmother, grandfather, it's on a whole nother level when you get to that point.
Right.
And that's what generally begins to mold you as an adult. It's coming to that place of, if I could tell my mama no, who are you?
Right. Right. But a lot of times, even with the parents, they'll try to guilt trip after everything I done for you. Listen, I ain't asked to be here. It is what it is. But I
Right.
thank you, but I can still tell you no. I'm grown. I'm not living in your house. You're not paying any of my bills. You might help
Hmm.
me out if I need, but I could still tell you no, just like you tell me no.
Right.
So it's like you can't really that's back with the people pleasing too.
Hmm.
Parents and everybody is included. But Stephanie, thank you for joining. And Chip, thank you for joining. Salute to you, brother. Yeah. Um, oh, that was a deep talk point. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah. Because I mean, because it's one of those things that you don't think about how hard it is to tell your parents no until you get into a situation where it's like, um, this could be detrimental to my finances. This could
Yeah.
be detrimental to my peace.
Right.
You could be setting me up for something that I don't want to get down with,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I don't want to take my and I don't have any personally, but I'm just saying, if I
Right.
was to say, I don't want to take my crackhead brother into my house, I ain't gonna have no house. He gonna steal my TVs right
Yeah.
off of the wall.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna have no carpet because he gonna burn it with the crack. You know what I'm saying? This is just one of them. No, I don't want that.
Right.
That's your son. That's not mine. I don't want to have to do that. And
Right.
and they would try to guilt trip you. What do you do when that parent wants to manipulate you because of the position that you have as their child?
Mhm.
And that's when you got to put on your big girl or big boy draws and tell them no, no, respectfully, no.
Yep. Yep. So, even funny story with that. Um, there was a point in time where my mother asked me to let my sister come and stay with me, my little sister, and I was hesitant, and I was like, okay, fine, but that that girl is a trip. Like, she ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of. The pot was made out of paper. But you coming into my house with an attitude, with a chip on your shoulder, like you running stuff. You ain't even paying nothing in the house. I'm looking out for you. So like that, I had to get her out of here. And then not too long after that, my mother, she called me again, like, "Oh, you think your sister could say?" I said, "No, no, 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 no." Cause my sister had pissed my mother off. She left from here. She went stay with my mother. My mother was tired of that. You think she could come stay with you? No, absolutely not. You know,
Right.
the first time I should have said no, because I already knew the attitude and what it was about to come with. But people pleasing.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna tell you something else. That's an issue that I don't know how many people have had to deal with.
Hmm.
But the whole thing of saying no, not just because they're suggesting you do something with someone else, but when it comes to you taking care of them,
Yeah. Right.
that's a whole nother situation where I don't know anyone who wants to see their parent in lack or
Right.
see their parent hurting or anything like that. But
Right.
sometimes you have to be able to make the decision that I can't handle this.
Hmm.
This is too much for me,
Right.
and I'm not going to be able to do it. And it's in those spaces where not just they're gonna look at you crazy, but you got to deal with your own thoughts about yourself in that moment. You
Mm-hmm.
also got to think about what the rest of the family is gonna say about you, because now your name about to be drug in the mud just because you don't want to take care of granddaddy, or you don't want to take care of your father or your mother or what have you.
Right.
And it doesn't matter if it was a estranged situation at one point in time. It could have been wonderful, and you just don't have the means
Right.
to do what they want you to do as it relates to them. And it
Right.
causes you to have to look at yourself and be like, and take an honest inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth me losing everything to try to support this one individual?
Right. Oh,
Because at that point, neither one of y'all have anything if you go down and they go down too.
that right. Right. Jazzy J, thank you for joining. I see you in the chat.
We gotta telling people no, hell no.
It
Go
comes
Gotta
to
ask,
win that,
go
bro.
ask your mama. No, go stay at your boyfriend house if y'all fighting. Don't know. Tell them no,
That part. That whole part.
no.
Mhm.
All that fighting, fixed it. We ain't coming over here with that.
Yeah,
How y'all doing tonight?
we chilling, Cap.
All right.
Yeah, I was just eating. Yeah, I was just eating. Pardon me.
Nah, you good, bro. Like, we just sitting here shooting the breeze.
Hey, y'all tell these people no sometimes, man. I
That
definitely
part.
hear y'all on that. Sometimes it's just no. Sometimes we be helping people and we need the help. Then when it's our turn to ask, there's always a no. So it's just like, let me not even, don't come over here with that.
That part.
Mhm.
Don't
That
come over
part.
here with that.
That part. Hey, Lady Light, thank you for joining. MMG, how you doing? Thank you for joining.
I helped so many people in my life. I'm telling you right now. I just helped someone recently, and then I just asked them for whatever they owe, and it's just like going on 2 months already. Like, what are we doing? When you was hurting down, I'm there. When I'm asking
Right.
you, where you at?
Right.
Where you at
Right.
when I need you?
Right. For you to even have to ask for what you
Yeah, come
for
on, bro.
that favor, like I gotta ask you for it back.
Got 20 messages on why, how, why you can't. But when it was the other way around, it was just a sentence. There's no like 1,000 messages. I'm not doing all that.
Right.
Come
Right.
on, we gotta do better, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm learning that though, y'all.
Yeah,
That's
me too,
no.
bro.
I've been for the last 2 weeks. No, they like, yo, don't call Rob. Hell no.
But I'm gonna tell you something else that need to be thought about. Not just is the person reciprocal with you, but
Mm,
really have to think about the bare bones of it. Can you do it? If
right.
it's a
That's
no, ain't no sense of even trying. You
Right.
know you can't.
Right.
You know, because
Right.
there's a lot of people that can do. I mean, they can sacrifice all kind of things when it comes your direction. That doesn't mean that one day it's your turn,
Right.
especially when you're not in the position. And sometimes you not being in the position means I just don't want to.
Yep.
exactly.
And
That
my no should be respected
right.
as just that, no matter who it is.
That's right.
Right. Right. So even to touch on that topic is like even once you do say no, that's gonna show you if a person is really rocking with you like the long way or not. Pause. But
Right.
That's a
but
fact.
then if you can't and somebody really if the ones that's gonna start talking when you do say that word no is gonna be the people that's really just out to get whatever they could get from you. They're not really there in your corner. They don't really have your back. And everything you do is not gonna be reciprocated.
Exactly. We learned
I
that.
mean, some people stay perched just waiting to. They already count your pocket.
Yep.
They was just waiting to get around to you because they busy getting it out of somebody else's pocket
Yep.
first.
Yep.
It was the time that I give stuff and I never even asked for it back. But
Right.
it's a time now where I'm in a different life. I'm not doing things I used to do. And
Hmm.
if I give you something, I need it back.
Yeah.
I can't just be giving it. It ain't like before. I used to look out and then people think, and they know. Not even they think. They know I ain't in the same place. And they still think like Just I can't think about like what you think I got, or don't think like that. Think about what I did for you and what was the right thing to do. That's it. I hate like it really is about what's the right and wrong thing to do. People don't understand what's the right thing to do sometimes.
Right.
I am not savings and loan.
Right.
I ain't loaning out nothing. If I can't give it to you, I
Mm-hmm.
ain't got it. That's just that on that. Because there's no telling what set of circumstances that you may befall you
Mm-hmm.
where I can't get what I need back.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if I give up I don't care if it's lunch money, I'm not finna starve
Right.
because you wouldn't pay your light bill or you didn't, you know, you needed a ride down to the wherever you trying to go or whatever. I
Right.
can't live the life of I'm here for everybody else's pocket. You know, it just can't be that. You know.
Right.
And I get the whole thing of, oh, you did something for me. We've been rocking out since way back. But I look at it from this perspective. If you know this person is struggling, why are you loaning it to them in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Give it to them.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
That
why
part.
put yourself in a bind knowing that this person is in a bind and then neither one of y'all have nothing. Now you mad at them because of something you shouldn't have did.
100%.
Right. Right. Accountability.
Yes. It's a lot of accountability and people want, destroy they relationships all because they dug too deep in their own pocket.
Right. Oh, that's very true.
That green piece of paper ruined a lot of friendships, man.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
Forget about it.
Most definitely. Oh, really?
So, and that's how you end up getting rid of family and friends or whatnot. You loan them something, you don't never want to hear from them again because they ain't paid you yet. Until they call you with your money, you ain't you ain't trying to answer nothing.
I ain't gonna do it.
Right.
So yeah, we
So
already
might as well just have it to where, if you asking for 50, I can give you 30. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Because I might need that other 20.
Should keep rocking.
Absolutely,
Yep.
absolutely.
And then you go get that other 20 from somebody else.
Right.
But yeah, that's
Uh,
right though, man. That no, I like that word now. That's my favorite word now.
you
No.
ain't lying, bro. So
Yes, yes, cousin. Yes, brother. Yes, no, no.
yeah. MMG said, anytime you loan money, you're taking a chance of not getting it back.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
right. Even the bank know that. That's
absolutely.
why the bank want your title, to something. You
So
got to prove you
collateral,
got a
yeah,
job. You got to have some kind of collateral or something. And
yeah.
then here we are. You're my friend. Friendship collateral don't pay no bills.
Right, right,
Family collateral does not help you to get no gas in your gas tank. It don't.
right,
And so, and I'm not saying to be, stingy or, just be so tight where can't nobody never get nothing from you. But at the same time, it's like it shouldn't be that you are the source in somebody else's life.
right,
I was the
right.
source of the family. Everybody just came. Anything go wrong, they just like, hey, go Rob. That shit is done.
I can't take the place of the Lord. He do miracles, not me.
Yeah, that was
Mm-hmm,
done.
mm-hmm. Okay, so Lady Light said, I tell my fiance the same thing about his step siblings. Don't lend them or give them anything. They're just monetary leeches. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Families, family is the worst. Jazzy J said, that's what I do. I don't never get what they ask for. That's smart. Yeah.
Hmm.
They gotta be willing to compromise if they ain't got it.
Right.
That's
So, so,
smart.
so, so hold on. Y'all telling me if they ask for 100, you give them 40, 30?
Give them some.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Yeah.
and not even feel bad about it. Look,
No.
I ain't
I give
never
you
even do
50,
that. I'm,
bro.
I'm gonna do that one now. I
Nah,
like
that
that.
was fire though. that
Yeah.
was fire.
I like that one.
Word.
Good night, baby girl.
You know them folks that say, what's that old junk they used to
Yeah,
say? They say you give them a fish, he'll eat for a day, but if you teach him how to fish, He'll
Eat
eat the
for
rest of his life. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Eat for a lifetime. So I'm
yeah.
like,
Good night.
I can give you a fish, but you ain't coming over here for the fish fry every time I fry it up. You know,
That
it ain't going down like that.
Mm-hmm.
that part.
You can get these $2-3 and go fishing. Go get you a license.
Uh huh. Go get you a fishing rod and some bait.
Right. Come on now.
I'll show you how you can fish now.
Yeah. Get you a net, a stick or something. You know
Oh,
what I'm
oh,
saying? Make it work.
See me get
that
down.
part. Coach said beggars
Your
can't be
mama.
choosers. Absolutely, coach.
No, it's not okay. She can't eat all those burgers.
Lady like said I never give anything unless I'm okay with not getting it back. Yeah, that's the general consensus around everybody.
Mhm.
You know. Trisha said my daddy told me don't loan nothing you don't have to give. Absolutely.
Yeah, because
Absolutely.
you want to go after somebody's neck, somebody's throat, you know,
Right.
about that money.
Right. MMG said I don't care how down bad I am. I don't ask anyone for anything. So I don't want to be asked. I'm the same way, MMG. Trust me, but people are still gonna try. They still gonna try to ask or ugh,
I used to, yo,
man.
let me tell you this. I used to waste some money, right? When I got my first job, I never looked at it like this. Like now, when I waste money, I think about damn. I worked an hour for that. I
Yeah,
worked a day for this. I did
Hmm.
it. I never. I used to just waste money, and now I'm like, wow, people really like. That's how this how it really is. Like,
yeah,
can't just be throwing away money like that, just wasting it. I used to just waste 200, $300 on junk a day, and now I look at it like, damn, that was just really just people
yeah.
don't waste money like that. I was just I was in a different world, man. And now I'm really like grateful where I'm at now. Open my eyes. It ain't too late.
Right, right. Oh man.
Telling y'all, this the working out it helped me out mentally, physically, everything, man. It helped me out. I was in a dark place too. Started working out, and it helped me a lot, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I I always just try to put myself in a position where I can work for it. I could come up on it. You know, that's what where skills and stuff come into play. Because
Hmm.
you don't really have to ask anybody for anything other than an opportunity. Because
Right.
if you got the skill set and they give you the opportunity, it would always turn over some money in your hand. You know,
Absolutely.
it's just the hard part of when people just trying to get something for nothing.
All right.
I'm like, you can't bump gums with me and jaw jack and think I'm finna rain money on you. This ain't that.
Right.
See you, coach. Facts.
Right.
Nah, but you're 100% right. 100%
Right. Yeah, Yolanda says the same thing we talking about. I was told not to give anything you can't afford to lose. Absolutely. Coach said I could definitely relate with that. You speaking my language. Oh yeah. Most hated, thank you for joining, bro.
Yo, and I don't want to hear you down like that either, Elevator. I want to hear that good energy, man. You sound like you ready to give up on this, man. I don't want to hear that, man.
Oh no, it's definitely not that. It's just one of them days.
Yeah, hell yeah. I heard you with the you know what it is too? Look at that. You heard how you said this is a perfect topic. They know. You see how your neighbor know you fix cars. They ask you. It's hard to say no because he's a neighbor. But now look at you. You're in a hole with trying to doing way more than you need to and you should have been doing just because he's your neighbor, you know?
Nah, so cat, so you kind of right,
Oh, you
but
messed don't tell me you messed
he's
this you
nah,
messed this junk up. What happened?
I ain't messed nothing up. Like my neighbor's actually he's a truck mechanic, but like he's that person where like if I was like, yo, bro, like, listen, I'm down. Could I boss? Like he'd be like, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
And like even with these videos I've been doing, like with the mechanical type stuff, like
Hmm.
that's his cause. While he's paying me to work on his cause, I'm making content.
All
You
right.
get what I'm saying? Like that's my exception to the rule. So he if I ask him for anything, he's like, yeah, I got you.
I
So
got
it's the
yeah,
same
he
way,
looked
and
out
it's
the same way with
it's
you.
not like he's asking me to work on his stuff for free. Like he's putting money in my brokerage account so I could trade my stocks.
Nah, 100%. I hate that.
But yeah, like that it was just one the job was supposed to be real quick and easy. It just didn't happen like that. I ain't mad about it.
Tell
I
truth.
was tired
That's
the whole
life.
day. I
That's
was
how life
tired.
go.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We think it's gonna
One,
be quick and easy. We gotta do it. Next thing you know, reality hits. Like it ain't that easy.
right. Maybe like a 10-minute job.
Mm-hmm.
I could have netted about good 50, $60.
So that's your profession right there. You do mechanical. That's what you do, mechanic.
That is my skilled trade, but I work on planes. Now, let me not say work on planes. I help build airplane parts.
That's fire. That's fire.
So yeah, that I got my. When they say you gotta have your multiple streams of income.
100%.
So I go to work. I fix on cars on the side, and I trade stocks on the side.
That's what I'm doing. Let's go. How the stock came on?
Oh, I've been eating, bro.
Yeah. Let's go.
Um, Even just this week, I turned $100 in about 470, give or take,
That's good.
and that's just with me. I don't have the time to watch this charts and nothing like that. I'll just if I see a play, I'm gonna just play the play. And I've been eating, bro.
That's dope. That's dope. Bro.
Everything is content. You right, Trisha? Absolutely. Homebody Trish in the building. Thank y'all for joining. So I mean, I do kind of feel like I'm a little bit mentally burnt out. My fault, y'all.
Nah, yeah, life will do that. Life
I
will do
mean, I'm built for it though.
that. Don't play with me. I have you in a workout plan. I have you right.
Lord, he
90
sound
days. You don't play. The coach, tell him, coach.
like word, bro. Uh, have my talking points. Speaking of talking points, burnout,
Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Chad.
burnout symptoms that we ignore. Oh man. So, um, to answer that one, oof, mental fatigue, physical fatigue, agitation, lack of sleep, um, man, list goes on and on. And I noticed I've been I'll reach burnout, I'll chill a little bit, then I'll just push through it until until I can't no more. Then it's right back to the burnout phase.
The symptoms
Ooh,
I ignore being like, no, I just got an attitude. Once I started
yeah,
having that,
thank you.
like you just
Yeah,
know, I'm ignoring it, but I know my shit is bad right now.
right,
It's one of mine.
right, absolutely. Uh, Yvette said sometimes people take your kindness for weakness because they know you might not say no to them, but not trying to be mean to anyone. But I always say no because if you ask them, they will say no. Yeah, yeah. I would say 97% of the time, absolutely, absolutely. Just give somebody enough rope to hang themselves. Figuratively, YouTube, we just talking. This was hypothetically. I'm not telling anybody to do anything bad. No, they like that. I think that's what got me on my other channel. So let me make that disclaimer. But yeah, Yvette, most people like the vast majority of people are like that.
One second.
But there are still good people out in the world.
Nah, it's definitely good people out here.
There
That's
are
Jai. That's some good people.
very few and far in between. But yeah, Coach said, "Get him right, Cali. Coach, you don't start your
Stop playing. I
foolishness."
be trying to tell people 30 minutes to an hour. I don't want to hear no excuses, man. I got a
Coach,
whole bunch of surgeries and messed up things in my body, and I don't want to hear
right?
that.
Yeah, I'm about to put Coach in a 10-second timeout like Supreme. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. Everybody speaking. Laser
Hey,
Eye Talk
I'm
is
gonna
in the
turn my game off
building.
1 second. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
you
hold you.
good, bro. Go ahead. Um,
Once the lights come up, I don't want to mess up your channel, man.
Driving can't text. Thank you, RP. Everybody saying hi. 10 push-ups right now.
Who,
No.
who they asking for? I do some push-ups. Don't play with me, but this ain't the channel for them.
Word. Oh man. Okay. 45 minutes.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, though. Brett, Coach, Tina, T,
Yep.
Big T.
Yep.
I talk the ladies. I see her.
Yep.
Homebody Trust. Everybody.
Yep. Yvette is in there. Everybody.
Lady Light.
Most haters is in the building.
Tsunami.
Janet is in the building. MMG. Yeah, we guess.
When your kids went back to school, Elevated?
You said what?
When do your kids go back to school? When did they start again?
Oh, they up in the Bronx.
Oh, they are here. So they started today. So
Yeah. 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 So it's all good. Oh man.
what we on next? What's the next topic? Where we at?
What up, Supreme? Supreme in the building.
My boy Supreme. That boy right there. That's a funny dude right there, man.
Okay, so I mean, the next talking point is, can you rebuild trust after boundary violations? Ooh, that's a good one. Like,
Right.
you said no, and somebody really didn't respect your no, or they thought they could, finagle their way around you. Now it's like, can you really trust this person? Like, can everything go back to cool after a while? No,
Yeah. I say yeah, man.
That
no,
depends on how they violated you.
that's true.
If
That's
you
very true.
understand the violation, not saying that they should have, because I'm like, no one should have to be violated. And that's oh, I don't even know who is this on your panel. Elevate.
Oh, that's Cali, calisthenics.
That's me. That's
Oh,
me.
okay,
That's
okay,
Cali.
okay, okay. They are throwing everybody up.
That's
Awesome.
that's no shirt.
Uh, uh,
My name Ruff. That's my
Chesticle.
fault. My fault.
That's Chesticle.
Not chesticle. Holy,
Oh
uh,
nah.
what was the question? Uh,
nah, you
I
good?
just got thrown off now. What you say?
Can
Can you rebuild trust after boundary violation? Yeah, like I was saying, it depends on how they violated you. You know, because it does matter what a person does.
right?
Or how they do it too. Because
Yeah.
that's another thing. Because it's like I wasn't trying to necessarily violate your boundaries,
Mhm.
so I went another route. And while
Oh,
you may feel disrespected, that wasn't necessarily my intent, even though you feel violated. You
okay,
know.
that's
So
true.
that so in that situation, yeah, I could say that okay, moving forward, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
a thing of yeah, it can be rebuilt. Hopefully, a person ain't always now. I hate that it's like that, but there are a lot of women that like to throw things in men's faces whenever they've done something and they feel violated,
Say
rather
that one more
than
time. Hold up. Say
leave.
that one more time.
Well, I'm just gonna go on and tell the truth. I believe in telling the truth now, and I'm gonna say it one more time for the people in the back. There are a lot of women that love to throw things in men's faces,
Oh,
but it's a manipulation tactic a lot of times.
It is.
Either that or it's a thing of you ain't forgave the person. You holding them hostage
Yep.
to something that happened umpteen years ago when you knew you wasn't going nowhere whether they did it or not.
Right. Right.
You had already made up in your mind if they do such and such, it's over, and then you still there, but yet you want to keep bringing up what happened.
Right. Right. So did you really forgive them?
No, heck no, they don't be forgiving nothing because anytime you weaponize the thing that you supposed to be forgiving, you
Yep.
ain't forgave.
Yep.
That's not how forgiveness works.
That
I ain't
part.
saying you move forward acting like it never happened, but it
Right.
shouldn't be a topic of discussion every time you turn around.
Anytime you get mad,
I'll
Right.
say
So what
some-
did you
this.
get upset? See,
something
and
that
I remember what you did when we was three. You know, that's stupid.
right. You kicked my ball over the fence. Like
Right.
I didn't call you today and now you talking about when we was three and I kicked your ball over the fence. But you still did it. Oh my god. Oh
At the
man.
same time, we can maybe forgive somebody, but we don't forget.
Never forget.
So
Absolutely not.
that's where it's at. So it's like I could forgive you, but it still will never be 100%. You know,
Right.
it
Right.
won't ever be 100% again. Yeah.
So at that point, it's like, is it worth even still being bothered or still having any type of connection with that person at that point?
Yeah, me, I cut people off quick, man.
Uh,
I got a whole bunch of friends for I just like I said when I got it last year, when I was going through whatever I was going through on
mhm.
Talk Place, I stopped talking to every single person. Like not one person I was talking to. People would call my phone, I ignore everybody. And
Right.
then one day I finally picked up for one of my mans. And he's like, "Yo, where you been at?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I just going through my own shit." And yeah, I felt like I was a better place that I could
Mhm.
start talking to people again. It was like 4 months, and I just went ghost.
Right.
And I came back, and I felt different. I looked different. Everybody was, "What's going on with you?" And yeah, I started motivating everybody, man. Let's just get going. I motivated a few of my people. So I started getting into the workout thing too.
Right.
It's not just physical. I'm telling them it's mental. I was in a dark place,
Mhm.
relationship wise, financial wise, just in my life. And the only thing that took me away from that joint was working out. I swear to God, those 3 4 hours I would work out. I
Mhm.
won't think about everything. I'll be at peace for a little while. I don't got to worry about no bills. I don't got to worry about no women. I don't got to worry
Right.
about nothing for a second.
Right.
It just, it got me. It took me away.
Right.
So I just feel like I'm telling people, man, that shit helps. Man.
Right. Okay. Supreme said old grudges bad. I'm still mad at the bully for elementary school. Yeah, that's crazy. MMG said it's impossible to forget that someone hurt you, but usually what happens is the offender repeats the same offenses. Oh, yeah, okay, I could see that.
He right though. Even if the offender stole or they hurt you, in an emotional way, he's right. They definitely always gotta watch out for him. That's what I'm saying. Like I will never forget you stole something from me, and I'm always gonna, just keep
Yeah,
in my mind.
that
You a
side
thief.
eye. Yep,
You a thief, boy. Watch out for
yep.
him. If any dollar go missing on the couch, you know who it was.
Absolutely. You gotta forgive and move on in most cases. Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
it's hard. That's hard.
Yeah,
Better
absolutely.
said than done.
Um, so she's telling you, Lana, you forgive and that the person doesn't change. At some point, you just have to cut ties. Yeah, absolutely. That part. That part. Coach being messy, asking if Supreme was really bullied in school. I doubt it. I bet you Supreme was that tall kid at the back of the line. There was size order in line. I bet you
Nah.
Supreme was at the back of the line. Rising Phoenix, thank you for joining.
He wasn't even in the back of the line. They had him outside the classroom. He heard his own desk. He was one of them kids like me.
Oh, that's wild, bro.
Yeah, I was a special kid too, man. I was different back then. I'm a new guy though.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
I was a wild boy back then. I'm a good guy.
Hey, it's all good.
The teacher used to let the kids jump on me because she hated that I was biracial and I'm not playing.
That's wild.
This guy's jokes.
As Supreme said, no, seriously, the teacher used to let the kids jump on me because she hated that I was about. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my other phone. I was looking at the conversation.
Yeah, that's wild. That started my hate early. I ain't mean to lie, Supreme. I don't want no smoke. That's wild though. Like that's wild. Now, even when we think about things that's happening in schools today, like teachers can't even say certain stuff nowadays. Like,
Nah, this not even get on to the teachers though. Teachers is taking them students virginities nowadays, and the women. This is getting crazy out here. I don't
yeah,
know what's going on. In my days, it was not like that. I had an 80-year-old teacher, Miss
yeah,
Bretzer, Miss
yeah,
Gamble. They
bro.
was nowadays they 23 and they're taking advantage of these little boys, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
I maybe will want to go back to school. Don't ask me
right.
though. Supreme, I don't know if that went over your head, Supreme. He heard me.
Yeah, you gotta remember him and Mrs. Supreme. They watching Wednesday today, so he probably they probably getting cuddled up and stuff. So we
Yeah,
got paddles still when I was going to school. Yeah, bro.
telling you, my teacher, she had me in line, man. These teachers now they want to be a friend. Now I got text apps. My son could text his teacher. Like what? No way. This is weird.
Right, it is weird.
Why you got so much contact and communication with? What's going on here?
Mm-hmm. Monique, thank you for joining.
I be seeing this. I can't believe it. Oh, I pressed something. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
back.
you good?
Press something.
Yeah, Monique, I'm sorry. Like we about to wrap this up. I need some sleep. So we got about another 2.5 minutes. Um,
Better go out with a bang though.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the.
This just today just wasn't it, you know.
We gotta wake him up, chat. Gotta wake him up one time. We gotta do the bang. Last question. What's going on?
I mean, usually somebody would have participated with all of the with the talking points. You know, it's all good though.
We definitely gotta think about some good ones tomorrow.
Yeah, most def, bro. Most def.
I was looking forward to it too. I'm like, yo, Elevated doing this shit today. What?
And and then the phone that look, I know you be on your live too, so I have my other phone on the side. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, appreciate
we,
you for I didn't go live. I'm like, I was being a little lazy today.
nah,
Appreciate you just
that's
do
how I
something
felt.
for a while.
That's how I feel today. But it'd be kind of tragic to give up after 3 days into the monthly challenge.
Yo,
That would have been sad as hell, bro.
that's a fact. So I had to jump on here at least to.
Yeah, did you share this out to your channels, Callie?
Nah, I did, man. I gotta be Sean Thinner said, like, I gotta log in StreamYard to, like, that's what it said, to stream it. I ain't
Yeah.
stressing it. I must have put in some pain for an hour and go to sleep in a while too. So I might just jump on for a little bit.
Oh, he's
I need to do 150 squats. That was my goal for today, and I
hey,
did, and I did zero.
Supreme said you went and bought a shirt today, didn't
Yo,
you?
man, he seen that. I had to get the shirt, man. I had to go buy a shirt, man. There ain't no shirts in this house. And I ripped the arms off, man.
Right.
Nah, but Definitely gotta go and get it going tomorrow, man. Get some good topics. Get them on their toes. Let's go. And we have a workout too. I got a little 30-minute session for you ready. You're elevated, so when you're ready tomorrow, me and Coach gonna guide you. We got you, man.
I hear you. Damo, you came at the very end of the show, bruh. Um, Best said no because of my
What up?
fear. If they violate you one time, they would do it again, and I wouldn't trust it again. Oh, she must be behind in the chat.
Way behind.
Got to be. But yeah, Damo, my fault, bro. I'm about to wrap this up.
My boy Todd.
Today wasn't it, bro. Shit, I owe you one, Damo. Pause, I guess. Thank you everybody for joining. I appreciate your time. I need some sleep. I need some mental rest. We right back at it tomorrow. I will have a topic plan. Same time, same place.
Yo, come
I
rock out with me,
appreciate
y'all. I'm gonna do an hour. But I'm be
it.
on here with him tomorrow too. We gonna have some good topics for y'all.
Okay, but remember it's all open panel. So if you can join, we could talk about the discussion. You could join afterwards, and we could chop it up about whatever. But
Make
I'll
sure I get
catch
him the
up
Red Bull tomorrow too, y'all. So he gonna be ready.
that part. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all for joining. Everybody, take care.